Alright, so I just downloaded Myst from GamePass. Um, this is mostly to just try it out, maybe put something out there. The Humble Bundle Myst package is going on, and it contains basically all of the older Myst games. I think the one on Game Pass is a remake. The Myst series has been one of those like older PC titles that developed a cult following. It's like this puzzle adventure game, kind of. So I guess it's similar to like The Witness, Talos Principle, maybe Portal-ish, but it's more of a kind of low key. You know, you have a little island, kind of like an escape room simulator, but you have a small little island to figure out stuff. Back in the day, I never really played any of these games. I wanted to, just to try it out. I had a couple of friends who were really into this game specifically. They weren't really big gamers, but these Myst games intrigued something in them. They liked the puzzle aspect. They loved kind of being like a mixture of like Sherlock Holmes and like Bing and Walden. There definitely is an appeal to like being alone on secluded on in this world and just like figuring stuff out. As for me, I think the closest I've gotten to the Myst series was there were releases of Myst books that went into the narrative of the game, and I think I'm already spoiled. Basically, I think has something to do with magic and books that act as portals to all these different worlds. And there's a little bit of narrative in there, and the books, what they did was I think I read this. It was either the second book of the series, because that was the only copy that my school library had. But it went to in-depth detail in how the characters actually created the worlds. So it was like backstory stuff. And it was very well written for a game novelization. The plot wasn't really all that interesting, but it went into like the detail. Like, it was very well written in terms of the details and how they explored expanding the world. That's what I remember from it. Excuse me. So yeah, I think this is just a good time, good opportunity to try out Myst, play a little bit of it, and see how well I like it. All right. We'll do the classic.
The moment I fell into the fissure, the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, the questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
I think the sensitivity's okay. I think the vertical is a little bit slower than the horizontal. Let me adjust some of the... Oh, I can't adjust the settings yet. Alright. is not. I would have loved some sort of transition effect of like me getting sucked into the book. That would have been really cool. Oh wow, there's some. Oh no, it's worked out. Let me adjust some of the settings. We'll decrease it to 0.4. I don't even know. Alright, so slow down a bit. Oh wow, the walk speed. Can I shift run? Okay. So yeah, so this is like, it's, the intriguing thing about Myst is that there really is not supposed to be, like, there aren't supposed to be any directions. You're just put on an island, there's like little puzzles here and there, and you're just supposed to absorb everything and figure stuff out. Okay. Secret cave. Oh my goodness. What the heck is going on? Okay, so I'm supposed to change the settings. Let's do 40 first. And something should happen here. Alright, let's just slow down. It's a little light. Oh, this would be really cool for like a art gallery setting. It's actually like, oh, this is a great little background. Very, very rustic. You could have a painting here, or a statue, with this light. Oh, this would be really good for a gallery. I wonder if anything's going to pop up here later. There should be. This must be my hub world, okay. I don't know what this is. Marker switch diagram. So this must be the next thing I should go to. Okay. And 67. Wasn't this the first thing we saw? What is this supposed to be? Water turbulent pool. I don't know what relevance that has. Alright. Let's get out of here. So we're on an island. This looks like a ship that's sunken. I wonder if it rises up a little bit later. This might have been the switch from earlier. Looks kind of short for the podium, though. And nothing happened. Alright. Ooh, there's a gear. Yeah, one of the interesting things is, like, look at the design. Like, it's not over the top, but it's interesting. We have a ship sunken in the background over here. And we have huge gears integrated into the pier. Like, this is very good. It's like, in terms of composition, background design, I think they've done a really good job of not overdoing it, and also making it interesting. Alright, there's another thing I opened and nothing happened. Alright, let's open this. Okay, there seems to be like some sort of little thing. Let's try to do today's date and see if anything changes. Oh, I can change the timing of stuff. Today is, what, the 29th? I don't know what these numbers do, but let's just say noon. Alright, go. I do not know what happened. I think maybe a picture was supposed to form. Looks like it's supposed to be like some sort of picture that comes if I put in the right date. This may be related to the ship. I'm just flipping switches at random. What the heck are these things? Oh man, this is big brain stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna be smart enough to figure out this stuff. By the way, if you hear some shouting and cheering in the background, that is because of the game that's going on. Alright, let's see. So that's new. Let's adjust that. Okay. We'll figure stuff out later. What do these switches even do, man? More numbers. Some sort of gauge and all this other stuff. So right now we're getting a lot of information, but no connections. Okay, there's some sort of power generator. I press buttons. Yeah, I overdid it. Alright, so let's... did I do it? Alright. Good sound effects. Ooh. What is this? It's like some sort of rocket? I think in terms of the books, the novelizations, one of the details that they went into was like the creation of this world. It's like, okay, let's say you're this person that had omnipotent powers. Is that the right way to say it? But yeah, so you're the architect of this world. You're basically a god, and you're trying to create this island with all these puzzles and designs and everything. You have to figure out where to place the blades of grass, what to use, like the composition of the soil, everything like that. And that's what the books went into. Alright, so we have this thingy here. What the? Oh, man.
You must help me. Bring me a red page. I can't see. Need a red page. You must. Please bring me. Beg of you, bring page. Help me. I'm serious. Give it up long ago. There's one thing I know to be risky. You must.
Oh, shoot. I think I messed up.
Serious? Stop. You. See you. You must fucking up. Help me. Bring me pages. Forever and ever. Pages. Have the blue pages. To me.
I really don't care about this. Okay, so there's this. Yeah, so I know this is part of the lore of this world. Is that there are these books which act as like I guess portals to these completely new worlds. And so like right now we're in a book like from the intro of the game. So this is a world. I don't know what this island is called, but what the? Call this age channel what it is, a very different world, although this is exactly how I imagined it. It is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Excuse me. Alright, Alright, we can read some of this stuff later, but it seems like there's journals about the different worlds that we can visit. And lore and stuff. Not super concerned. Okay. And there's a painting. This is like an elevator. No. Alright. Okay, so I think we explored most of the island. I'd say like something like 80-85% of the island. And yeah, so this is what we're given. You just have to figure out what to do next. Ugh. I'm eager to go to the grocery store today because I want to pick up pizza. I haven't had pizza in such a long time. Well, I guess I had pizza yesterday. But I mean like real pizza, not like a microwavable one. And I think it's like, sometimes you don't... sometimes I get a little lazy about going outside. But, you know, little things add up. So, in addition to the pizza, then I was like, oh, I kind of want an energy drink. And I was like, but still, that wasn't kind of enough for me to get off my butt and actually try go to the grocery store. But now, after drinking the instant coffee I have, I'm like, I want some hazelnut coffee. It's like, hazelnut coffee is my favorite flavor. Can I? Okay. I have to constantly click on stuff. Yeah, I think I might go to the grocery store after this. Alright, so that does nothing. Yeah, the other thing I remember about Myst was that it was one of the few big title games that was released for the Mac as well. Very interesting time. I believe this was released sometime in the 90s, but back then Mac was trying to catch up to Windows in terms of gaming, because gaming was on the rise, and Microsoft was just this huge monopoly in terms of operating systems and what you could run stuff on. Oh, a tree coming out from here. Can I walk around? No, this is just a random tree that there's a well built around it. Yeah, I'm getting the flavor of Myst. I like it. Alright, so this is the tree that we saw. Alright, I'm going to turn. PSI, which indicates our pressure, is still low. I think that's the most I can turn on the right. Can I click anything? this is a safe then. Alright, so this is connected to the tree somehow. I don't know what the tree is. And the other thing I know about Myst, is this supposed to shoot up like a rocket? That's the only thing I can think of is pressure is building up and then this thing shoots out or something. But yeah, the other thing I know about Myst is that there are different worlds we get to explore, so it's not just this island. Can I swim? No. Invisible walls right here. Okay. So it's basically we solve some puzzles and then we get access to different books. Now we saw the those two guys here, and these guys were talking about like, oh, give me, like that guy wants blue pages, that guy wants red pages, and the more pages that they have access to, more pages that they have access to, the clearer their messages are going to be. By the way, I'm spoiled on the story. Like I read the Wikipedia page for it like, I don't know, like a decade ago or something. I still remember like how the plot goes. Okay, so here are maybe some of the answers to the puzzles. Okay, let's just read it a little bit. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Catherine. Catherine's the wife of the creator. That's what I remember. Oh my god. I have to say, you are people who beat this game without a guide are very dedicated and very, like, creatively intelligent. And, what's the other word I'm looking for? I guess dedicated. Like, even right now, because I'm sick and because I just came off from a week of just a lot of work hours, I kind of want something a little bit not so thinky. This must be the constellation thing, because this looks kind of like stars here. And this... It's kind of nice to be in situations where like the game like right now this game is making me feel pretty dumb, and I think that's actually like it's kind of a nice feeling. Because it just means that the puzzles that I solve, like once I figure out something, I am going to feel so smart. Alright, so these switch on and off, but I think the reason why they're not going off is because there needs to be electricity or something routed to these areas. So we're getting little glimpses and pieces, and it's kind of like the way they presented these gears. We have a lot of gears in place now, and it's up to us to like kind of connect them all. And I think this island is going to shift once we start connecting the dots a little bit longer. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. We need to figure out how to connect the dots. Alright, so I think this is in relationship to the ship. And our big goal is, I guess, to get the ship off the ground. Let's go back to the beginning and see if anything changed with our little hologram machine. Marker switch diagram. Okay, so these are the switches that we're supposed to do. I think unfortunately we're going to have to read here. Never thought I would have to say those words. I love reading. I've been, not so much recently, but I was a super avid reader when I was younger. Just due to kind of the financial situation I was in, that was like my sort of entertainment. I always thought when I was a kid, I always felt kind of bad because the television that we had, like my family, we had to be very frugal. You know, we only had like basic basic cable, if that's what you call it. And then I always felt bad because everyone around me would talk about these shows that were, you know, not that were beyond basic cable. So if it wasn't on NBC or Fox or what else is there, ABC, I did not. I didn't have access to it. Alright. So this is talking about this other world. Channel wood. Alright, so this is talking about a different world. I think this is, I don't think this is relevant to us now. And these books look like they're made out of stone. This is the lighthouse thing? Alright, so let's read this. This is relevant to us now. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that's what they were. I think Emmett was supposed to be the protagonist, if I'm remembering this correctly. Like I said before, like I remember reading the plot summary on Wikipedia like a long time ago. Like I haven't touched, like I haven't looked up anything Myst related. Probably since like the early 2010s, something like that. So it's been like over a decade. This was where Emmett lived. Yeah, so Emmett's supposed to be like the he's like the main guy or something. Would occasionally swim to nearby rocks. Branch. So the art is like the magic, I think, of the world. Like, art is actually creating the books that contain these universes. I do not know what this is. So this is actually kind of interesting. So like they create the world by writing into it. So it's like the stuff that you write actually comes real in that world, and you can travel into it to see how it actually did. Okay, is this us? This might not be us. I don't think this is us, but we could be in the stone ship age. I remember so the boat was like parallel to the island, and I don't remember the curve here. Or the... Okay, so we're in the stone ship age right now. Alright, constellations. Okay, so we have constellations in reference to these symbols, but I don't know what we can actually do with this. I think we had a machine before that can look at the different constellations, but those were based the changing of the pictures were based on creating new dates. So we have some weak links to the different puzzles. Let's see, is this still us? Let's look at something else. Okay, gears. Maybe this is us? Okay, so here's some more stuff. Okay, so here are some numbers. Maybe that is linked. Alright, so this is the fireplace. And these numbers, these symbols, what do they mean? Wow, does this go all the way up to 99? Alright, so there's a bunch of stuff here. Alright, so we know that something is related to this. different things cause different numbers. So, but what number do we need to press in? That's the question here. Alright. I'll be back in a moment. Alright. And there's a lot of work that I need to do today, but I'm kind of feeling like doing a nap. So that's definitely going to happen. I'm going to get a nap in today. I'm looking forward to that. I think the thing that I'm kind of excited about is what plot stuff are they going to do within the game. So these are the constellations, and there might be dates in the book. Alright, so here are the constellations. Constellations are supposed to give us something. Oh, okay. There's a grave. What is this? Hey, crouch. Nope. Nice blue flowers over here. The ship. So these things represent different constellations, but I don't understand. Here is a swan, cross, leaf, maple leaf, arrow, anchor. Some sort of beetle, snake, eye. Maybe one of those things weren't in the pictures. Right. That was the fireplace thing. Was this the constellation one? use this one. Yeah. Alright, so this anchor, the eye, I think. It looks like a spider, but only with 6 legs. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so all of these are represented. 10 years. Do we have a date somewhere? Huh. I wonder if that's a portal I can get into. Huh. I wonder if this activates the switches. Alright, we can test this out by... What the heck just happened? Did the room change? Library. What, we can't? Ugh. Maybe we need to adjust this. Or are we here? Okay, so I can switch between the two doors here. How do I get into the library? So that blocks her away from maybe outside there. Constellations there. Oh yeah, so let's activate the rocket ship. Alright, let's do it. Oh boy. Alright, well, probably going to call it here. Man, I think the interesting thing here is I like I like demoing these games out to just kind of get a feel for how these games are like, but I'm starting to get a better sense of streamer mentality and like choosing games that are going to be more entertaining to play right off the bat. Like, this is very slow paced. Yeah, I'm going to call it here, and and then I'll see you next time.